Hey everyone, Chris here with Strength and Steel Reviews, and I'm here to abandon a set of the industry's most prized adjustable dumbbells. The REP Pépins, they're going. Let me tell you why. Okay, so it's true. It is true. As I've announced, I am selling my REP Pépin 105-pound adjustable dumbbell set. They're going, they're gone. Adios. Now, before any of you start getting really angry in the comments, because I know that's what we love to do nowadays, we just get angry, we pick a side, the REP Pépins are the best dumbbells, and that's it. Well, before you get any angrier, I'll say up front, I fully acknowledge that these dumbbells are expertly crafted, they are really durable, and they are a fine set of dumbbells that are certainly worth having. There we go. I've said it, it's done, I've acknowledged it. Now we're proceeding with the things that I don't like about these adjustable dumbbells and why I am going to be rid of them once and for all. Now I've got several big reasons for me why I want to get rid of these adjustable dumbbells. The first would be the cradle itself. Now to set the cradle properly, you need to adjust either side so that it properly seats either your 85-pound set, your 105-pound set, or I think it's your 125-pound set. And because you have to manually adjust it yourself with an Allen key, it's hard to get it just right. I've read what you've had to say in the comments, and I've really tinkered and played with adjusting these plates, but I still cannot get these dumbbells to seat properly. And when they don't seat properly, the plates get stuck, and then I have to take a rubber mallet to the plates to get them off. And it's a real pain in the butt. It really is. I mean, I'm someone that loves working out, and this 100% interrupts the fluidity of my workout. I just want to grab the weight, I want to use it, and I want to set it back and keep moving, especially if I want to do a drop set and I want to keep going. And it totally disrupts my workout when I have to stop and pull out a rubber mallet and start smashing at these dumbbells. I don't like that. And yeah, that system is in itself, to me, flawed. And I've combed the internet, I've watched a lot of other reviews, and I am not the only one who has that issue at all. There's also a lot of people in the comments who do too. So that's reason number one. Okay, so the second reason why I'm totally abandoning these dumbbells is the pop pin adjustment system. Now, I acknowledge that there are far more laborious adjustment systems out there in the market today. These are not the slowest at all. They are also considerably faster, and in my eyes, more efficient. One of the reasons I say these are inefficient is because so often, at least on one side, I will slide right past the number that I am trying to select for these dumbbells. And sometimes on the other side, I'll get it just right, which ultimately means that I am pulling out a dumbbell that is properly weighted on one side and improperly weighted on the other side. And because I'm now holding an imbalanced dumbbell, I have to reseat it into the cradle. And when I go to reseat it into the cradle, then I encounter the issue that I had just described with the cradle, meaning that the dumbbell again gets stuck, the plates get stuck, and I have to go through that whole tedious little process of smashing one plate, one end, with a rubber mallet. The pop pin system itself is not the worst system that I've seen. And I know it's a big reason why these dumbbells are so tough. It's a big reason why they have this closed cage design. It's a big reason why people will throw the REP Pépins from the second story of a building or just pummel them into concrete, whatever. They're clearly tough and they're clearly durable. Of that, I have no doubt. And the simple pop pin adjustment system is certainly a big reason why. But it doesn't change the fact that for me, I do value convenience mightily. I know that a lot of these quicker adjustment systems often lead to some kind of compromise in the integrity of the design of the dumbbell. And yet, I see some that are pulling off pretty effectively. By all accounts, the TrueLaps are a terrific pair of dumbbells, a pair that have been recommended to me by you guys endlessly. And they have a much simpler adjustment system where you just twist your wrist to modify the weight. I love that. For me, that improves the fluidity of my workouts. Again, it makes me want to use them more. It means we're gonna be better friends. So ideally, I would like a set of dumbbells that is as tough or nearly as tough with a quicker adjustment system, with a more efficient adjustment system. Because piling on to this ineffectiveness would be these Adderways. I don't like these things. I know that this is a complaint held by the masses, but it is a real complaint. I know that REP has also reached out to anyone who purchased these dumbbells and is offering to replace these pop pins, but that doesn't change the very idea of the Adderweight itself. This Black Widow dumbbell stand that I have has a place where you can put these adder weights, but a lot of stands don't. And if you don't have a stand, then you just have to find somewhere to leave them lying around as you work out. And if you're somebody like me that deeply values organization and a clean space, and you want there to be a place for all of your equipment, that is incredibly annoying. And even if you have a place for them, just the very use of them irritates me. I don't want this separate weight. It also clatters and clanks too often, and I don't like it. A third con would be the closed cage design. I don't like a closed cage design. I don't absolutely detest it, but to me it is distracting. I do like an open cage. It enables me to do Romanian deadlifts to a better effect, and it also enables me to do curls and to supinate more efficiently. It's just less distracting. I like an open cage, and to have a more adept adjustment system, I think overall will increase my relationship with my adjustable dumbbells. I wouldn't say that we aren't friends, me and the REP Pépins. We're just not the best buds that I would like us to be. The closed cage, not the end of the world. It's just not my preference. So I look at the True Laps and I see that they have an open cage, the Dumbbells, and I'm thinking, I'd like to check those out. Also the Power Blocks, they do have a closed cage, but they're just dope. I just like the way they look, and I want those too. I want all the dumbbells. And of course, they're completely steel. You know, REP advertises these as the last dumbbell that you will ever need. And pretty much one glance at them confirms that. They certainly are. And I would advise you to keep in mind what your training goals are, what your objectives are. If you are tough with your dumbbells, you wanna buy one set that will last you as long as humanly possible, and you have the money to invest because these are expensive, then these are probably a great way to go, no doubt. I just put them on Facebook Marketplace, and the amount of messages that I've received regarding these dumbbells, despite me labeling the price fairly high because they sell back so well, is astonishing. People want them, and I get why they want them. They just are not for me. Something else that I'm sure you've noticed is I initially bought these for about $1,000, and now the 105-pound version is selling for $1,300, probably because of those tariffs and all the costs of getting this equipment shipped overseas. I get that, but they are really expensive. And so I'm going to replace them with a similarly expensive dumbbell, either the Dumbbells, the True Laps, or those high-level Power Blocks. They're great dumbbells, they're really expensive, and they're not for me. Okay, and that's it. That's why I'm abandoning my REP Pépins. That's why it's happening. That's the truth. It's the whole truth. It's my truth. And if it causes you great angst and pain, I am ever so sorry. The good news is you can buy your own set and you can really enjoy them. You can also buy another set and you can enjoy those too. They're just dumbbells, people. You don't have to care this much. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, if you have any adjustable dumbbells that you would recommend for my next primary set, I'm looking at the True Laps and the Dumbbells. If you agree, voice your support. Help me choose one or the other. I know a lot of you hate Dumbbells. If there's another set that you think I should check out, let me know in the comments. Help me decide. Otherwise, you know the deal. Stay strong and stay steely, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.